There he goes. Doing something good tonight. stats or email blast. Or education or focus. Like, I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weekly emails.
Please, no more weekly emails.
Listen,
Good, MP?
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue anytime that needs to be addressed, please text the word Nuggets along with your issue at SC to 555. A member of the Nuggets operations team will respond immediately.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Pascal Siakam, Jackson out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Walker, and it's Zubac in at the 5. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. MP is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Pass to Walker. Here's Siakam. Zubac with a screen on Gordon. Siakam, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Pacers on D. Denver moving it around. Here's Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here's Siakam, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. And Siakam with the slam.
Emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. PA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
They're standing tall at the arc. Jokic buries it.
Pass to Siakam from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Siakam's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Halliburton. Excellent defense there from Watson.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Now here's MP. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Murray for three, and the three-pointer goes.
But defensively, the last thing we want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Halliburton on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the three. Great D that time from Murray. The Nuggets lead by 3 to the paint. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. MP outside. Gordon finds MP. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded by Zubac. Jokic, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. And so MP will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the score might not reflect how well they played that night and how calm they were down the stretch.
You know, it's so crucial when you have someone on the ropes. Keep them there. Stay in complete command. Avoid those crucial mistakes. That is well done.
And stolen by Jokic. MP outside. Pass to Watson. Now Jokic. Now here's MP. It's stolen by Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Halliburton against MP. The shake. No good that time. Great D that time from Zubac. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Fourth, Ivica Zubac.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season. You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Jackson surveying the D. Back to Halliburton. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Gordon. Screen by MP. Outside Murray. MP against Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Pacers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Watson. No points so far. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Walker. Pass to Zubac. Back to Walker. Now Jackson. The three. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got 5 now.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
MP outside. Now Murray puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Halliburton outside. Takes a 3. Gordon pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Siakam. Here's MP, plenty of space. Indiana with a rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jackson. Snatched away. Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. And that's now 7 points for Nikola Jokic.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional fives are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
Now here's Murray. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. For 3, Gordon. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Halliburton outside. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Outside Watson. Back to MP. Murray for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Murray against Jackson. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I just love the ball movement.
MP against Halliburton. Gordon outside. Murray looking around. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Walker for 3. Watson with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 8. MP, the pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 6 points.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jones. And MP subbed in for Brown. Then for Indiana, Zubac. He's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Nesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. On the floor for Indiana. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall. Jokic,
and here's Gordon from the arc. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Jarris Walker.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson is checked in. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's MP. Murray for three. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Jackson's got 8 points.
Boy, the veteran move right there. This is such an important play, folks. The ability to pass to the three-point shot.
MP, the pass to Murray. Kicks it out to MP. Denver needs to get off the shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D, and Denver making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. MP against Halliburton. Launches it. That shot, no good. Good D by MP.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Gordon outside. The three is up. Indiana with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Here's Toppin. 14 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Pass to Halliburton. Over MP. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. MP outside. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
MP against Halliburton. MP, the pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 11. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist of the night. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. MP scanning the floor. Screen by MP.
Pacers foul. Jackson. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
MP on the drive.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. MP, the pass to Jokic. Back to MP. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Jackson. Toppin, a screen on Johnson. Halliburton outside. Here's the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. MP making his presence felt.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Jackson outside. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Zubac finds Jackson. And here's Toppin, defended by Gordon. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Walker for 3.
He needs to break out of this funk as soon as possible. Still scoreless in the second quarter.
Halliburton outside. Off target from outside. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, MP, defended by Jackson. Watson, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Watson's got 5 points.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
There's Jackson with the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Pacers up by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Indiana Pacers.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Nuggets trail by 11. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. MP is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 20 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
MP is screen on Walker. Watson passes to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Murray. He can't hit that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. There's the 3. Halliburton misses. And stolen by Jackson. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. Can't hit from in close.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Good on the shot. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP against Halliburton. On the wing, MP. He has 7. Here's Jokic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Denver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Pacers leading by 12. Outside Walker. And they call an illegal screen here. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Nikola Jokic is second. In the 3rd spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Now here's MP. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. B.A., back to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Outside Walker. Back to Halliburton. From the arc. Another miss by Halliburton.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Walker. He's scoreless. Halliburton outside. Outside Walker. They still need this. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Walker, a screen on Murray. There's Jackson with the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Zubac. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Down low. Here's Murray. Murray with a physical finish.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Halliburton, a screen on Murray. Jackson down low. Defended by Murray. Jackson, pass to Walker. And down it goes. 2 points. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Pass to Watson. Jokic against Zubac. And it's Jokic missing. Pacers leading by 10. And here's Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. Fires from deep. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Nuggets. To the wing on the left. Walker with a steal. And stolen by Murray. Here's Watson. Drains the triple. Watson's got 8.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Jackson outside. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Lets it fly. MP with the block. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Siakam. Siakam using his length inside.
This is what makes Siakam special, right? The big man that can put it on the deck Get past you, what a pretty dribble drive.
Halliburton against MP. Outside Watson. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. He's got 10.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Siakam for 3. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. A different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. Will make substitutions. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. To the middle. Walker passes to Jackson. Outside for Halliburton. Six to shoot. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Siakam, no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Jackson, Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, spot, Manning, and here's MP. He'll bring it up for Denver. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Here's Siakam. Jackson outside. Halliburton outside from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Gordon. Back to MP. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Murray. Over Jackson. Murray, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Zubac passes to Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Left block shot on the way. He gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here's Indiana now. Denver getting their last shot to go.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's MP. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Back to McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. And the shot falls short that time. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Disappointing loss for you tonight, MP. What's it going to take to rebound from this one?
For us, it all starts with defense. It's one thing to give up points, but we can't let guys get comfortable taking shots against us. That starts with me. I lead by example, and tonight, my example didn't lead anywhere good. I'll be better, we'll be better.
Thank you so much, MP. BA, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Here we go. Game 2 in our rookie revenge tour. Time to put up and show out.
Dave's opponent ain't a fan of your videos, man.
He should worry less about what I post on my socials and more about his game.
What he said this morning.
He's gonna let me know?
He also said you can't guard him, and a few other things I ain't gonna repeat. It was a long interview, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so what you're basically telling me is this dude is begging for me to teach him a lesson. Oh, #1 rule, don't start nothing you can't finish, bro. All right, listen. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn.
What's up, MP?
Kids too? Everyone.
Yes. Is it okay for us?
Feeling you, MP. There you go. Give us something good tonight.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with MP, and it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, in the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Levine. Clark, so many games left on the schedule. We are only scratching the surface of this season.
Yeah, you know, these first handful of games have been a lot of fun, though. But you're exactly right. I mean, there's a ton of season left to go, and the standings are going to be pretty fluid until we get further along in the season.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
Murray, no good. Outside DeRozan. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, for a player who can be a one-man offense, DeRozan's got plenty in his passing game skill set, too.
Pass to Watson. MP with a screen on DeRozan. Now, here's Watson. DeRozan defending. Shot clock at 6. MP kicks to Jokic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Levine against Murray. Now Levine. He had 27 points last game for Murray. And Jokic with the rebound. MP against Westbrook. Gordon, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now here's DeRozan. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Denver has possession. The Kings getting the bucket. Jokic finds MP. Rebound collected by Levine. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Now, MP, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Clock at 6. Murray against Jokic. For Murray. And it's Jokic missing.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Levine against Murray. Defended by Gordon. And stolen by Murray. Back to Watson. Westbrook against MP. Murray outside. Over Levine. Bank shot. No good. Kings leading now by 4. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I caught up with the head coach of the Kings for a moment. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's MP. Still scoreless. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's MP. Here's Jokic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Now here's Westbrook. 11-point game his last outing. Sacramento again missing.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
In the corner, Murray with it. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Fourth, the Nuggets.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backdoor.
Westbrook dishes to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Feeds away. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP outside. Pass to Watson. Kicks it out to MP. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
DeRozan with it. Watson's there. Fade away. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Big stretch here going 10-2. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Peyton Watson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. And checking out the stats for Jokic. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in assists. And a terrific year for him in terms of scoring. How about 3rd in the NBA?
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of the game makes him especially impossible to defend. Here's Murray. Sacramento making their last shot. Back to MP. Murray against Levine. Shoots a fader. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Jokic has such special skills offensively and doing some damage in a big way that time on the offensive glass.
Now here's Levine. Hasn't made one yet. DeRozan against Hardaway. Right side, DeRozan. Over Murray. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 6.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Left side, Hardaway. MP sets the screen for Hardaway. Back to MP. Pass to Hardaway. MP with a screen on DeRozan. Shoots the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Checked in for Denver. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Cameron Johnson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. Then it's MP. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Now here's Hardaway. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Here's Levine. The shot from the low post is good. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
So Hardaway, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
A different look for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And it's Peyton Watson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Murray. Last game he had 12. Inside. Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Sacramento?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Watson kicks to MP. Back to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray against Levine. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
MP outside. Out left to the wing. Jokic finds MP. Offline with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's MP following the basket by Russell Westbrook. MP passes to Watson. Back to MP. Jokic sets the screen for MP. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Levine. And Denver also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in for Jamal Murray. DeRozan with it. Hardaway picks him up. Hunter kicks to Murray. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings. Nuggets trail. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And the defense has to. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. On the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. MP looking around. Watson finds MP. On the wing, Gordon. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. Fades and shoots. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Watson. Back to MP. Jokic a screen. To the paint. Here's Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Wednesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Spurs, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Count that one. And now a 3-point Denver lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
MP to the rack. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And so it's MP making things happen for Denver. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Now here's Murray. 6 to shoot. MP finds Murray. MP with a screen on Westbrook. And there's Murray on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Bean passes to DeRozan. Levine against Murray. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 6 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Guy with major bounce, Westbrook can really get up there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 14. At the elbow, Jokic. Back to MP. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Gordon finds Murray. On the wing, Levine. 7 points in the game. For the tie. And the layup is up and in. Levine's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's MP. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Gordon for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, threw it down. Nikola Jokic.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Outside, Levine. DeRozan for 3. MP grabs the miss. And so, MP will bring it up for the Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Westbrook. Inside, it's stolen by Watson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Murray kicks to Westbrook. DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Outside DeRozan from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. The Kings trail by 4. Levine, a screen on MP. From about 16, Jokic grabs the miss. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Murray looking around. Kicks it out to Gordon. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Westbrook against MP. And Jokic throws it down.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
The Kings trail by 11. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second-chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
Levine against Murray. Levine dishes to Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by MP. There's a good screen. Takes it inside.
I'll tell you what, when Levine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pass to Watson. MP with a screen on DeRozan. Watson kicks to MP. Off target from three-point range.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Watson, the pass to Murray. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose.
Called by Doug Christie, and that timeout by Coach was carefully measured. 20 to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. So out there for the Nuggets right now, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with MP, and it's Watson in at the small forward. MP outside. Pass to Murray. With the crossover, and it's Murray with the jam.
Left the defender stunned, stupefied. Murray with magnetic handles.
Outside Westbrook. Outside for Murray. Back to Westbrook. Puts it up from 17. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
MP passes to Murray. MP sets the screen for Murray. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 14 points now in the second half.
One thing you can certainly be certain of with Murray and about Murray, he's not afraid of taking big shots.
Outside DeRozan. And there's the two. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Watson surveying the D. MP with a screen on DeRozan. Now Jokic. MP fires. And the 3 misses. Gordon against Murray. Outside Westbrook. With the drive. Launches it. Tries again. And he lays that one in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
MP. It's MP over the outstretched arms of the defender.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
DeRozan. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, on the wire, is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Which these players... moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Watson with it. Now MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Coming through in the clutch. MP with the big-time basket.
Now Westbrook. Jokic defending.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
after review, the ruling on the floor stands. 4.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
He hits both from the strike.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Here's Watson. Off target from outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Murray. Now Westbrook. Now Levine. That one goes.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Watson. MP left side. Murray fires away. And good for 3. And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Tough game tonight. What happened?
Yeah, credit to our...
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. Well, folks, that's good.
What's up, MP?
Don't forget to come out for the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite Spirit Game team?
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Nuggets, towards the bottom of the conference for now. They are not happy with this positioning. And, of course, there's the Clippers. They currently find themselves down in the bottom of the conference.
When I look at the Clippers, just a really tough start to the season for them. Now, they're going to have a lot of catching up to do down the road.
Yeah, but the good news is they are a team that can do that work. It's just a question of solving these early problems.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. MP is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3. And for the Clippers, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Sanders in at the point. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Jokic, no good. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Jones. Knocks down the triple.
How about the vision on that? Mathurin just able to find the wide open man.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night. The free throw drops for Lopez. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And it's Watson missing. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Now here's Collins. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
And both free throws good for MP.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Collins with a screen on MP. Mathurin against Murray. And he banks in the layup.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
The Nuggets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. MP, the pass to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Pass to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Sanders, covered by MP. Pass to Jones. Pure from three-point range. Jones has got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
MP outside. Now here's Jokic, covered by Lopez. Takes the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And it seemed that not a lot went right for them. Plenty of standing around on the offensive end, and their D couldn't make up for it.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for them after that one.
So it's Denver now, following the score by the Clippers. And here's MP. 7 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected. And stolen by Murray. MP, the pass to Watson. Collins against Gordon. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Sanders with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Jones. To the inside. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Matherin's got his second basket of the night. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they're in the lower end of the rankings and headed down. Not the position you want to find yourself in. Now, we'll see if they can stabilize in the coming games.
And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Now here's Matherin. Unable to get that one. Good D by Murray. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Sanders. Now Lopez. Covered by Jokic. Lopez passes to Sanders. And stolen by Jokic. Here's MP. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 9 points for MP. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Matherin. And there's the screen. Here's Sanders, covered by MP. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Collins. Gordon pulls it in.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Rejected by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
It's a one-on-one situation. Watson passes to MP. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Sanders. Outside Matherin. Pass to Sanders. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8. Pass to Sanders. Now Matherin. And it's MP with a rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And here's Jokic. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come up. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
MP outside. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with MP. And it's Watson in at the 3, small forward.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
MP, a screen on Beal. A nice shot by Watson.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Sanders, covered by MP. Collins with a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Left side, Watson. Back to MP. Fires for 3. Matherin with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Up top, Beal. It's good from the top of the key. Beal's got 14.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish. Guys?
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Collins with a screen on MP. Here's Sanders. Collins finds Matherin. Lets the 3 fly. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ooh, it's stolen. Outside Matherin. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
It's stolen by MP. Back come the Nuggets on the run. The pull-up. MP leaking out and executing. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. MP high post. 11 points in the game. MP a screen on Matherin. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Beal. Shot from the low post is good. Beal's got 19 points.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And of course, this is hard to facilitate to him.
Here's MP. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's Matherin. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. But they're there lurking.
The Nuggets trail. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway, the pass to MP. And another 3 for Denver.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Three-pointer Matherin. Watson with a rebound. Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Down low. Jacks up a three. That shot off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Denver up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please bring your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Nice throw. It's all good. Give it up for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, no one can play a perfect game. So they'll have to do a few things to come close. Taking good shots, communicating well defensively, and outwork those guys across from you, Shaq.
Word.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
You watch them, they play an aggressive brand of basketball, but sometimes they're way too loose with it.
Way Too Loose. You should do a song, man. That'd be like a Way Too Loose song. That's a good title.
Way too loose. Way too loose. Way too loose.
Hey.
Way too loose.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The Clippers trail. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Sanders in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Jones with a screen on Jokic. Clock at 6. The 3, Mathurin. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Murray for 3. And they'll get another chance. Jokic passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Pass to Sanders. For 3. Knocks down the long chase. Sanders has got 8.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now Watson. Outside Murray. MP, a screen on Mathurin. Murray going to work inside.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots. MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Murray. Doesn't go for him. Mathurin with some nice D.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Sanders. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Jokic finds MP. And again, it's Denver missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Jokic, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Sanders, the pass to Matherin. Ooh, stolen by Murray. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jones. They set a pick for the lead. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Jones. Here's Matherin from outside the arc. They grab their own miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Here's Sanders, covered by MP. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Nuggets lead by 5. Gordon with it, picked up by Matherin. And here's MP from outside. Second shot opportunity, rejected by Lopez.
What an outstanding effort defensively by Lopez. Using that length is to come up with the swap.
Back to Jones. Collins outside. Here's Sanders. Count it. Sanders has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Watson. Gordon outside. Now here's MP. Back to Gordon. 5 to shoot. 19-footer. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Sanders, the pass to Matherin. Lopez, the screen. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And it's now only a 1-point Nugget lead.
Vintage Lopez, using his size in the lane, maintaining that balance offensively.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
MP looking around. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Pass to Sanders. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Collins with a screen on MP. Lets it go. Sanders, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Pulls up on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Matherin. And slammed it home, and a foul. He's checked in for Lopez. And then for Denver, Watson. He's checked in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Brown. Here's Sanders. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the court for the Nuggets, Murray out there with MP. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Brooke Lopez.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. It looks like a strained Achilles tendon, not something to take lightly given the potential to aggravate that injury. The recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Inside. Outside Watson. Back to MP. Gordon outside. On the wing, Murray. Shoots over Matherin. Here's MP. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. MP outside. Here's Watson. And it's all from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Jackson. Jones, the pass to Collins. Back to Jones. Pass to Jackson to tie it up. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Jokic finds MP. Jones with the block. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Matherin. Banked it in off the glass. Matherin's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
MP is screen on Jones. Here's Watson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. Denver leading by 3. Now Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Here's Sanders, covered by MP. Matherin up top. Jones outside. For 3. Jokic with a rebound. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Book it!
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Collins with a screen on MP. Lets it go from 14. Shot's no good. Well, the Nuggets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Murray. Jacks up a 3. Murray gets the triple.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Sanders, covered by MP. Now Jackson, driving in. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Screen by Gordon. MP. Rebounded by Jackson. Clippers trail by 8. Outside Matherin. Now Jackson. Both hands there for a little extra.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
Now Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense. Really earning that in one chance.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Matherin against Murray. Right side Matherin. 6 to shoot. Here's Sanders, covered by MP.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
Puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
No. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking of.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
He's A1 from day one. 6'5", wearing the Timberwolves 1, Anthony
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jokic.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with MP. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. G.A. Everett coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Now here's Randall. Jokic grabs the miss. The 3 from MP. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Mr. Springy athlete. Now DiVincenzo's got some hops.
MP against DiVincenzo. Murray surveying the D. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Randall. Gordon with the defensive effort.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
DiVincenzo against MP. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. 4-on-3 break. The tray. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Edwards drives in. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Well, you can see Julius Randle striking from wherever the defense concedes it. That's nicely done.
McDaniels up top. He's covered by Watson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances. Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here. Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Randall from outside. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Now, here's McDaniel. Last game he had 13. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Watson with it. McDaniels picks him up. MP right side. Now Jokic. Back to MP. Count that bucket.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his third basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Boy, great gamble by Julius Randle. Sets up the transition game.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. MP looking around. MP sets the screen for Murray. Jokic with the bucket.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Jokic traps the miss. Jokic just got his 5th rebound in this one. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by McDaniels. Now Randle. Here's DiVincenzo. 11-point game his last outing, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And here is DiVincenzo. He has 7.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's MP. They trail by 6. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's MP. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. MP's got 5 now.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Randle from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. Reed with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And here's MP for 3. Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Edwards against MP. Stolen by Gordon. Jokic passes to MP. Back to Jokic. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Najee. Aiden Watson comes in for Johnson. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Christian Brown. And MP, he's subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So on the floor for Denver. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. MP out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. Here's Reed. Lays it up off the glass.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Now, here's Watson. McDaniels defending. Watson kicks to MP. Back to Watson. Shot from 16, and it's good for 2.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
From 11 feet away, Denver grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Gobert checked in for Minnesota. And Denver with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Now, here's Watson. Tight defense on him. Back to MP. They grab their own miss. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
DiVincenzo against MP. Back to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Reed with a screen on MP. Outside, Reed. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 6. MP finds Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, MP. Defended by DiVincenzo. And it's Jokic missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 11.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
MP passes to Jokic. MP kicks to Jokic. Back to MP. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Watson for 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
From outside the arc, That's Jokic with the rebound. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Clippers in L.A. There's the triple. Watson's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Drains it from 17 feet out. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo's not a guy you want to allow to catch his rhythm. We have seen this young man work, and he can be a problem.
MP passes to Jokic. MP kicks to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Hardaway, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
Well, they're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Gordon with a screen on DiVincenzo. MP passes to Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Edwards. To the paint. Jokic rising up.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll. I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Reed, and again it's Minnesota.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Stolen by McDaniels. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Right back after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Denver Nuggets.
The ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's easy to see why they're in this situation. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's MP. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic outside. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
The Nuggets trail by 10. MP outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Reed. And it's Jokic missing. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards finds McDaniel. Now Randall. Over Gordon. Randall no good. On the wing, MP. Edwards defending. MP dishes to Murray. Back to MP. Pass to Jokic. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got 5 rebounds tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Randall down low. He's against Gordon. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Watson. MP with a screen on McDaniel. Back to MP. Shenzo with it. Now defended by MP. The 3-ball from Anthony Edwards.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
MP kicks to Watson. MP with a screen on McDaniel. Watson, the pass to Murray. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Here's DiVincenzo.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Edwards against Murray. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Murray with the defensive effort. Down low, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Minnesota leading by 12. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. MP passes to Murray. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class leading. MP outside. Murray outside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. And nothing is falling for him right now. MP inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. A 3 from MP. Reed with the rebound.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Handle a screen on Murray. Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Pass to Watson. Back to MP. 6 to shoot, to the middle. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Randall's got 14.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Back to MP. Gordon with a screen on DiVincenzo. MP against DiVincenzo. For three, Murray. Great D that time from Edwards.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish up the defender.
Substitute here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Denver also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Peyton Watson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And MP subbed in for Christian Brown. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with MP. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And he's good on the three ball.
Wow. MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Murray. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Watson. MP kicks to Gordon. MP with a screen on Randall. From deep. That shot misses. Timberwolves leading by 18. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Up top, Randall. Defended by Gordon. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. For three. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 18. Watson surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside Gordon. MP sets the screen for Gordon. Reed with the block.
Boy, Naz Reed giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
For three, Murray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall dishes to Edwards. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Murray outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And no good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Gordon against Randall. Now DiVincenzo. And there's Here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
3, good.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
Outside Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo. The 3 doesn't go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Gordon. Now here's Jokic. Shoots. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 16. Randall outside. McDaniels with the ball. Watson's there. DiVincenzo sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Timberwolves shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's McDaniel. Now Randall. From 7. And again, it's Minnesota.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
MP kicks to Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Reed with the block.
Boy, good timing defensively from Nas Reed. Send it back.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Dosunmu with it.
Hey, who's watching them?
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You guys showed some fight tonight, but ultimately came up short. What do you do to move on from this?
Win.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.